Dear Melissa, I'm a seasoned product manager who's just joined an organization still new to product management. We're in the maturity stage, and a big challenge is that each customer is onboarded via a large, long implementation project, including complex configuration and customizations developed, resulting in non standard individual circumstances that require a lot of effort to maintain and build against. How can I best communicate this to leadership to help them understand? And do you have any specific advice in transitioning away from this configuration trap? I see what you did there, and I like the configuration trap. So I really think this depends on what your company is looking for. There are two considerations here. One is that if you are trying to be a product company, you do want to stay away from as much custom development as you can, right? Because what we're trying to do is build one thing and sell it to multiple people and expand that to meet their needs, right? That's how we make our margin and that's how we can scale as a software company. But I would also look at what is your differentiation and why are people buying you? So are they buying you because you're configurable? And is that the target audience that you want to go after? Now, configurations aren't bad. It's just about who does the configurations. So, for example, Salesforce has built an entire business over a highly configurable product, but they work with services teams to outsource this to other vendors. So they're not taking on all this work themselves. Instead, they basically made a pipeline of other people who can go do that, and it brings them revenue. So you might want to think about what is our differentiation and why do people come to us? And how do we want to grow and how do we want to make money? Is it through configurations? And if so, is there a partnership model here? Or do we make it easier for customers to configure it themselves? Also, how do we think about standardizing configurations and what we say no to? Businesses will always ask for everything, right? Everybody wants everything custom, they want it to their unique needs. As a product person, we're trying to go out there and figure out what is standardizable, who are these types of personas that we want to solve, and then who is the right customer to solve this for. So maybe you start this conversation from two lenses. One, who are our customers and who are our good customers? What are their unique needs? Do they have areas where it's very different with the needs, or are they pretty similar? And should we just concentrate on that? I would also work with sales to see if they're just targeting way too many people and people who are not great customers, let's say, or not people that you want to sell to. That might be why you're configuring everything all over the place. It could be for a bunch of different use cases. So I would line on that with leadership. And then two, I put your business hat on and then start talking about differentiations, what's contributing to our revenue, what's contributing to our costs, and start breaking that down for leadership so that they can see how you can grow and what you might want to look at there. Take that business approach from it rather than from a building perspective and a supporting perspective, tie it all back to revenue and cost. And that's usually what gets leaders to buy in and start to understand, oh, this is a landscape of what I'm dealing with, and this is what I want it to be. This is what I want the business to look like. So I hope that helps. And again, if anybody has questions for me, go to dearmelissa.com and let me know what they are.